All right, here up for auction is my beloved 1999 SVT Cobra. It's triple black. I'll get the top up. I'm going to do a driving video also, and I'll kind of go over the condition of the top. The top's original, very little wear. This was a hard choice to decide to sell this car. I've had it for a lot of years. I've only put a couple thousand miles on it. I have a 99 coupe, black of course, so I love having siblings right next to each other, but as everybody kind of knows, life kind of goes on, and I just do not drive this car as much as I should. And being up here in Washington, there's just not a lot of weather to drive with that top down, and you know, with just mixing with kids stuff, life, work, and I have a SUV the top comes off of. I just rarely get to enjoy this car, so I've made the choice that hopefully somebody else can enjoy it. But some of the modifications that have been done, I never liked the factory 99 to 2002 hood and front bumper. I love the rear bumper. So it has a true fiber, actual carbon fiber, 2003 to 2004 type hood. It's been painted to match, and paint quality is excellent. The paint quality throughout this car is phenomenal. It was ceramic coated quite a while ago, but I'd say that, you know, it's ceramic coating's come a long way, so it's not the same as if you were to get a ceramic coating now. It has a lifetime warranty. It's always been washed and waxed with ceramic, you know, base stuff since it came out. I've only actually been caught in the rain in this car twice in its entire life. It's obviously got the 0304 front bumper. Got a diesel about to drive by here, so hold on. So the original hood and bumper are included if you're a local buyer. I can't probably figure out how to get it to you if you're out of state. If you really want that on there, I could have those installed for you. But it's got a Pro Charger D1SE supercharger, you know, over the P1SE. It's got the small pulley, and got Flowmaster dual exhaust. It's got the 20-inch staggered wheels and tires, 285s in the rear. I absolutely love the way these wheels and tires turned out on this car. Tires are like new. The paint on the hood and front bumper only have 500 miles on them, so there's no rock chips at all. There's a little bit of scratching when I replaced the headlight. It kind of got it, so you might be able to get in and buff that out a little bit. But I had all of the components of the tubing on the supercharger, powder coated satin black. Intercooler was painted with engine enamel for the right type of temperatures. Trying to think of what else. You know, you got your gauges, aftermarket stereo. That's probably the one thing I would change. You know, as I've gotten older, I just like the Flowmasters on any Mustang. There's just not a better sound, but on the, you know, dual overhead cam 4.6, it's just like music to me. So I rarely listen to music. The stereo's not that great. It's pretty much, it's got an amp in the trunk if wired in for a sub if you want to. Tires have, I think, 1,300 miles on them. See, you know, it's can't remember when I put them on there, but I think, let's see if they're on the front here. I'll have to find the date code, but I'll make sure I submit that in the auction listing. So we'll go around any imperfections. It's really hard to find any. The underside is, I'm gonna borrow a lift from somebody. It looks fantastic. It's got bigger fuel injectors, but you do have like a little bit of, you know, kind of like road peppering on here, because this on both sides, and then also along here, you know, because the factory bumper tucks in a little bit. As you see, the rear tire will stick out, so naturally the bumper's going to get a little bit of action. Little area touched up here. That was before my ownership. Terrible day. I kind of curbed a wheel right there, but that could be, well, that was about 2 years ago. You can see the wheel wells are really clean. You know, if this car doesn't sell, the probably only thing I do is maybe put a little better stereo in there, and that's pretty much it. I'm really happy with the way this car is. It should probably, I got it tuned, dyno tuned, probably close 5-6 years ago, when it had the bigger pulley on there and the smaller injectors, and it was about 420 to the rear wheels. So with the big injectors, and then I did the Flowmasters, you should be doing a little bit better. Most of the time I drive this car, the top's down. I try to utilize a convertible in Washington for the reason that I own it. So especially since I don't drive very much, but you'll see all the door jambs are really nice. But there is a little bit, I took a picture of the soft top down without the cono. And this cover is great. It hides, you know, soft top's not really that great looking when it goes down, but like all convertibles, your visors are a little bit faded. You got a little slit there. Only wear on the interior is just on the driver bolster right here. Hopefully you can see it, but I did pictures. The sun's coming out right now. It's got 48,000 original miles. I have the original sales brochures. You can see all the door jambs, how nice those are. And again, I'm gonna do a ton of photos of this thing. Hopefully you guys can see everything. I forgot what I was talking about, but you know, brake pads are in excellent condition, rotors are in good shape, no issues, no check engine light. It just pulls extremely strong. Just an absolute blast drive. It's kind of cool the sun's coming out here now so you can see how beautiful this car is. I love the new Edge Mustangs. I actually fell in love with them when the 2005s came out, oddly enough. I went to the SEMA show. I always liked them. I liked the SN95s. But the way these cars handle, they really handle amazing. I mean, if you get them a little out of whack or something, like in my 99 Coupe, like they recover really well. Just handle extremely. They take the power, strong motors. But you know, like falling in love with this thing all over again walking around. It's kind of terrible to have to get rid of something like this, but you know, just not enough garage space. Oh, and then, you know, this just kind of happens to some of the plastics, I guess, but you can get an aftermarket one or a factory one. That was kind of on the to-do list. I really like the spoiler in the back of these. I'll include a picture of the front bumper and the hood, but they've been in the garage and I think they still got some bug juice on them from my last trip. And I will dig up a photo from that last trip too, so you can see what the front end looked like on that. I mean, just really nice. I mean, this interior is just amazing. I mean, on the back, I took the kids for one last ride, so I did have their car seat in the back. So you will have these little indentations where my boy was because he had a different car seat. But they come back, you know, you can, it won't take very long and they'll look like that. That side already has bounced back. Trying to think about anything. I'll pop the hood. I wish I could get underneath to do a video, but we will get it up there, and it is super clean. I mean, kind of a little bit anal retentive about this because it's black, you know. Again, I'll show you this. You're gonna have a little bit of stone chips here, and that is the thing. My kids are getting older, and I don't want to be as anal retentive as I've been. But you know, you don't have any loading scratches underneath the trunk. You'll see a couple little scratches here, but on stuff that you see. And gosh, we have some wildfires going on right now, so it's bringing down some ash on here, kind of making my day miserable. But it's just beautiful black paint, and you can see the reflection of the flowers, the plants, me, the ground, that really show that this thing is just an amazing shape. The hood's really light, true fiber. I mean, nice shiny. The only thing, let me go ahead and pop this up here. One of the things that I was gonna do, of course you never remember till you take it out, you know, and pop the hood with summer. I was gonna take this off and get this powder coated, but as part of the cooling system, every one of them I see looks ugly. So here's the D1 SC. It has royal purple. I've always ran AMSOIL or royal purple in it, mostly royal purple, but the oil change has about 30 miles on it. You'll see the injectors there. I'll put the part number on those. It's got MSD coils. I'll take a picture of those underneath there, coil packs. So to make sure it's ready for the sale, I did the oil change, had the AC charged all the way up, did a new battery, did a serpentine belt. Gates is the one that I've had the best luck with belt slippage. So that's what I've been running. It's brand new. It comes with 2 extra ones just because you don't want to be on a road trip and have a belt go on you. But all this was powder coated. This isn't painted. This is real powder coated throughout. Just never really liked how the ProCharger tubing looked. So all right, guys, I hope I'm not forgetting something, but this car is my baby. I'll do the top operation with the driving video, just because it is a little bit of job. Not really a job, but if you're by yourself, one arm trying to do a video, and to take this off is a little bit of job, and I don't want to go near scratch the paint. But it's cool. It folds down like this, and I'll show that in the other video, and it goes right in the trunk. So if you want to pop the top down, you still want to look good, you throw it on there. And the one thing that I really made me want to buy a new Edge, you know, if you're not familiar, that's this body style Mustang is there's a lot of cars, that convertibles, that look great with the top down, but you put the soft top up and it just doesn't look that good. But really, any convertible really comes alive with the design and the top comes down. But the new Edge, especially triple black, I love the way it looks with the soft top up, and that's really why I've gone for this car. And you know, I had this car through the tough economy and fought to keep it, and it's kind of, you know, tough to let it go, but you know, I have gotten older and I do want it to just be loved and enjoyed. All right, everybody, it's good luck.